Aniverse Now Enterprises, an animal health organization, is committed to fostering harmony between animals, nature, and humans. We offer a range of services, from Reiki and therapy to comprehensive education, empowering pet owners and communities to coexist in harmony. Join us in creating a world where animals, nature, and humans thrive together. Visit our website at dayronshavers.com to discover how you can be part of this transformative journey.
All right, hello everybody, welcome. We got another live session today. Again, we're gonna work out the name. We're gonna work out a name for these sessions. All right. Make sure everything's good. Check 1, 2, right? Everything's good. All right, hope everybody's having a good day. We got an amazing topic today. All right. Again, we got an amazing topic today. So, for those that don't know, welcome. My name is Dayron Shavers. I am the owner and founder of Aniverse Now Enterprises, which is a company with the mission of building harmony between people and the natural world. I do this through various means. I'm a life coach. I am a mind, body, and spiritual therapist for people as well as animals. And I'm also an online educator. I have an online course titled Introduction to Nature. And I teach you ways to connect with nature indoors as well as outdoors. All right. So you can find all of these resources on my website, www.dayronshavers.com. All right. So also tune into the Aniverse Network podcast. Again, the Aniverse Network podcast, which is a one-stop shop for everything nature related, as we talk about animals, trees, plants, insects, news within nature. We have professionals in the field to come on and talk about their expertise and share that knowledge with us. So anything nature that interests you, or even if you're not interested in nature, tune in anyway, because you never know where your inspiration can come from. All right. So you can find that if you go to my website, www.dayronshavers.com. As soon as you go to it, you'll see right under my name or my banner, you'll see Aniverse Network Podcast. Or just click on the link in the description. All right. So without further ado, before we get to that, I want to thank all of my Aniverse Network podcast listeners in Canada. Right. Much gratitude. They've been really supporting me a lot, and I just want to give a special thanks to them. And if you listen to this, the first 5 listeners that actually listened to the podcast that was posted recently, you tell me the topic of it, and you get 20% off my product or services. All right. So with that in mind, we're going to get into the topic today. We are talking about persistence. Persistence. What is persistence? Think about it. Or what action defines persistence? It's time to think about it. So let's look at the definition. And you tell me if you've seen this action or if you perform this. Persistence, a firm or obstinate continuance in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. Again, firm or obstinate continuation in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. So this is continuing to get somewhere despite the difficulty or the opposition. Why is this important? Why are you telling us this, Daron? Look at our lives. What have we tried to accomplish? Whether that's a goal, a task, and many times different challenges has tried to come in the way. This could be a school, you have to study, or you have a homework assignment. However, things come in between, your mind gets distracted, you lose track of time, you don't accomplish your assignment. Speaking from experience. In work, you have a task to get done, right? You got to get the task completed. However, you get distracted. You want to know what such and such is doing over here. You look at the time, right? Time is flew. It's time to go, but you still got to accomplish something. You still got the job to do that you was hired to do that you haven't done. You weren't persistent in completing the task, right? If you're an entrepreneur, you have a task, you want to complete something that you got something to do, right? Whether that's, tend to your business. However, you get distracted, things come up, you forget all about what you're supposed to be doing. The next day, dang, I forgot all about it, right? It's like persistence and focus can go hand in hand. So here at Aniverse Now Enterprises, we're all about nature and building harmony between people and the natural world. So what situation in nature has persistence? What can I learn from it? I got you. So recently, a gray whale has been spotted off the coast of Massachusetts in the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, why is this important? Well, they haven't really been seen there in the past 200 years. Why? Because they've been overly hunted. All right. So their new home, where their normal habitat nowadays, is in the northern Pacific Ocean, on the other side of Northern America. But how do they get from one side to the other side? Well, if you look at North America, the US, above the US, you have Canada. So when you look at Canada, they have what you call the Northwest Passage, right? It's a body of water, right, that connects the two oceans. Now, this body of water is normally covered in ice, so it's normally blocking the passage. Keep that in mind. However, according to researchers on this article, they say that due to the rising global temperatures, the ice has begun to melt. So, our friend, the gray whale, right, just happened to be swimming and just happened to see, oh, well, you know what? This passage is open. I haven't been, right? I've been trying to get through here for who knows how long. Now I can get on through. Now found a way through. It's on the Atlantic Ocean, right? So if you look at this, who knows how long that this gray whale has been trying to get to this other side of North America. Because if you know, whales have a very powerful internal GPS. Think about it, they can navigate the vast oceans with ease. So they could have possibly been trying to get over to the Atlantic Ocean, maybe for as a survival mechanism, maybe to find fresh breeding ground to reproduce because the numbers have decreased a lot. So it has probably got to this Northwest Passage again, connecting the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean, trying to get through here. However, the ice that we just talked about has been blocking the way. But just kept going, kept persisting, and then finally he was able to get through. Now, how does this apply to our life? Well, as we just talked about, when we set goals, many times ice walls appear in the form of obstacles, challenges, hurdles, oppositions. These things appear, right? You may make mistakes. However, you get up, keep trying, and if you have good intentions, then that ice wall melt and you get through to your goals. Think on that. So now, when we talk about the mission of Aniverse Now Enterprises, which is to bridge harmony between people and the natural world, now we look at how close to nature we really are. They go through the same problems we go through. Think about it. Where you are now, wherever you're watching this, in an apartment, a house, a library, a coffee shop, outside, wherever you are, notice where you are, right? And then look either in front of you, somewhere else to go. It's like, man, I really want to go over there, right? If you're indoors, you want to go outdoors. Man, I want to go outside. However, the way to get outside has a huge ice wall right there. Now you can't get through. Dang. You keep trying, right? Now it's still there. It's not budging. Keep trying. It's still not budging. Dang. However, you bring on persistence coupled with what? Focus. With what? Good intentions. Eventually, you keep going. You keep chiseling away at the ice wall. You're going to get through. So when we look at this situation with the great whale, you could be grateful. Because now with the right perspective, the great whale really just motivated the world. Right? Made us think to ourselves, wow, you tell me if I really got this goal that I feel I've been called to do, right? Whether it's, make a difference in the community, get better grades in school, or be a better entrepreneur, right? Or be a better person at work. However, challenges has came about, try to distract you, throw you off. However, you think about the great whale. They haven't been seen in the area for 2 centuries, 200 years. But now, just so happened, they've been found. If that's not persistence, perseverance, you tell me. So with this in mind, now when we look at nature as our other half, right? We share where we live with nature. Nature's around us in the form of trees, animals, insects, right? When we think of this, when we start to understand, right, that they go through the same situation and problems we do, I believe we can build better harmony because we understand one another. So, keeping this in mind, how do I connect with nature? What are ways for me to connect with nature? Right? I really enjoyed this, explanation that Dayron just brought about with the gray whale and how persistence really has been applied in nature and how it can apply to my life. How can I connect with nature? Good news is I got you covered. Visit my website, www.dayronshavers.com, and I have an online course to teach you multiple ways to connect with nature indoors and outdoors. You're going to learn something. And when you actually do complete the action of what you learn, notice how you feel. And I can't wait to hear about it. All right. Because the same way when I started getting involved with nature and realizing how I felt after performing these activities, I know that this will be the same concept, the same feeling that many will feel as well. All right. So head over to www.dayronshavers.com and check it out. All right. Also, March 22nd, Friday, 2024, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing a joint webinar with the CEO of Trillionaire Media, Darcy Oganaga, who's a global marketing strategist. All right. Be sure to register with the link in the bio. Right. You can find it in my bio or Darcy Oganaga's as well. And be sure to register. It's virtual, so you can attend. All right. That's found on reformationleadership.com. All right. So again, the first 5 listeners for the Aniverse Network podcast on episode 9, tell me what the topic was. You send me an email at dayronshavers.ds@gmail.com, dayron.shavers.ds@gmail.com. You get 20% off in any of my product or services. All right. So be sure to tune in. Got a lot more stuff to talk about, to learn from. And we're going to get a name for these Tuesdays and Thursday sessions. All right. So stay tuned. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see everyone Tuesday for these sessions. But stay tuned. All right. Peace.
Aniverse Now Enterprises, an animal health organization, is committed to fostering harmony between animals, nature, and humans. We offer a range of services, from Reiki and therapy to comprehensive education, empowering pet owners and communities to coexist in harmony. Join us in creating a world where animals, nature, and humans thrive together. Visit our website at dayronshavers.com to discover how you can be part of this transformative journey.